Hello, everyone, and welcome to Great Gamer Studios. Today we're going to be starting a new series. It's going to be on a game that just released on Steam. It's called Eco. It's a survival game, and it's like kind of like Minecraft with consequences. That's kind of like how I explain it to my friends. In this game, you have to keep the planet alive. You know, you have like pollution, and like when you cut down trees, it kills off stuff in the area. So like actual logging when it does. Wow, trying to take out the meteor. It's right there. You can kind of see it. Impact, 29 days, 15 hours. So you have to try and take that thing out before it hits, because when it hits, it does some damage. Alright, so I'm going to head back. I already got a base kind of started. I've been playing for about, you can kind of see when you look on there. I've been playing for a couple hours, because it starts at 30 days. Alright, so I'm going to head back, and then I can kind of show you the ropes of how to get started if you don't know how, and then I'm just gonna kind of work on building up my base a little bit more. It's not very pretty looking, I know. You can kind of tell here. I'm gonna chop back up here so I can kind of show you. You can kind of see right here. These were all trees right through here, and I had to cut them down so I could build stuff. You can kind of see what it does. Kind of kill some stuff off, and you see there's like dirt and everything showing. So that's kind of what logging does. Kind of kills stuff off. Let's see. Alright. So I was trying to build a ramp down to here so I could get across to that other side. It was taking me a lot longer than I thought it was going to. Alright. So, when you first start, you're literally going to have nothing. You start with absolutely nothing in your inventory. So what you're going to have to do, you look down here, you can hit tab, and it'll activate your mouse so you can kind of move without like moving your field of vision. And you can click on skill points. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to, let's see, where's it at? Survivalist. You'll want to do a self-improvement. I think if you do this first level, you get a stone hammer. You don't want to do that one. Yeah, you don't want to do that one first. It's carpentry and mason. You want to go to mason. You want to do mining first, so like pickaxe. You're going to go to carpenter. Under logging. Yeah. And if you click on that, it'll give you an iron axe. So that'll kind of get you started with the basic tools, because you're going to need an iron axe and a pickaxe to get your like most basic items. So once you have that, then you can basically get it started, and you can start working on these other like professions, which each have their own like specialties. Some of them have more than others. Like farming has 4. I mean, actually, if I click show all, it shows how many actually there are. Cooking has a lot. Engineering has quite a few. Farmer has almost all of them. Hunting only has 2. Mason has a lot. Smithing has a couple, and then Taylor only has 1. So, but there's a lot of stuff you can do under all of these. So you can use a lot of skill points. I'm playing solo right now, not even online. So like my skill points are gonna be like off the chart because it isn't online. So yeah, so like once you get all that done, once you get like your skill points and everything, you'll get like this it's not carpentry table, is it? Workbench. You'll get a workbench. So you can kind of build your basic items off of this. So you like campfire, you want to build a carpentry table. Okay, another thing. While I was thinking about it. So you can't just take regular logs and build houses. Now you used to be able to before they changed it. And now that they've changed it, you have to go. Well, actually, I think they changed that too. Because you used to be able to do it with a hammer. Now you can't. So you can only do it in the workbench. So you'll take a log. See right here's what it requires: 1 log. I think when you first start out, it's like 4 logs for every hewn log. But you can do efficiency and stuff like that, and speed, so you can make it faster and use less logs. So you can do that, and that's how you do hewn logs, which then you can use a hammer, stupid thing, to place walls. And therefore, you can build your house. So, look at it. Get you started. Then, for the hammer, I think I kind of showed you down here where it was at Survivalist. And, yeah, right here. So then you're going to do basic crafting. It'll be like 1 point get it, and you'll get your, I think you get a stone hammer for that one. I don't remember. You can kind of just look, and it'll kind of pop up and show you what it gives because of first unlock. So, if you have any questions, though, you can comment on the YouTube video and ask me to do some more explaining of everything. So I kind of have a mine going on down here. Now mining is absolutely insane. It takes forever. This took me 4 hours to do probably. So I was digging because I was trying to find iron ore, which is also a pain in the butt to do because you get a lot of tailings, which it can cause serious pollution if you don't take care of it properly. But here's like iron mine. You can smelt stuff. So, and that takes a while, but iron is really good. You get really good tools from it, which require less calories. Speaking of which, calories, because I always forget these things. Your food. This is how you're going to get skill points, and you have to keep. So if you have your carbs, protein, fat, and vitamins, you have to keep these somewhat balanced. Otherwise, you're not going to have as many skill points. The more balanced they are, the more skill points you're going to get, and then you can use that to upgrade things, of course. Calories. Each food item has a certain amount of calories. You can, when you start out, I think you get 3,000 calories you can work with. And then since I'm playing solo and not online, I have a skill multiplier of 24 and a base gain of 12, multiplier of 1.8. It varies, I do believe. The balance multiplier, that's what you get for having everything balanced. So the more balanced things are, the higher that multiplier will be. And therefore, more skill points you get. Let's see. What else can I show you? Farming is very difficult in this game. I mean, literally everything in this game is very difficult, but so used to be in version 5.4, I do believe. It was a long time ago. It was last year, I believe, when I started playing this game. Like farming was way easier. You could plant stuff wherever, basically, and everything would grow. Now you have to use your little tool here, and it'll tell you exactly like this location is a zero match for tomatoes. Like it's almost impossible to grow tomatoes here. So it's like 18 hours to like actual growing anything, and then even then the current yield's only 1 tomato. So it's not a very good spot. Growing trees is also difficult. I've had to plant, yeah, see even here it's really hard to grow trees, and even that takes 117 hours. So growing trees is ridiculous. You can kind of just go around. They don't have any tables set up yet to like what each plant needs to grow properly. I may even make my own on the wiki because it would be nice to have for some people. This is corn, so it's a 100% match. So you can kind of see down here, nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. That's exactly what corn likes. The rainfall, you need soil moisture, pollution, temperature, all that. And then this shows right here, also you need enough space for everything to grow. If it's too crowded, it won't grow properly. So when it has a 100% match, I think the grow time for like a plant is like 3.6 hours, which isn't terrible, but still when you're playing, stupid tomatoes. When you're playing like this on solo and it's not on a server, it's 3 hours in game is quite a while. This one's overcrowded, of course, overcrowded. Still 2.6 hours, not terrible. When you first start out, you're gonna want to go around. Sorry, I'm getting like super sidetracked here. You're gonna want to go around. You can collect tomatoes. That's your basic one. You're gonna see a lot of tomatoes. And then if you get into like these wooded areas like this, you can kind of wander around and just see bushes that have like berries on them. You can pick those. Ferns. In some places there's beans. Yeah, right here. There's some beans right there. Collect those. Then once you get like a bow and arrow, you can hunt. There's turkeys, there's wolves, elk, bison, rabbits, fox, and there's turtles. I think that's it for the land animals. I could be wrong. And then you can fish too. I haven't actually tried fishing myself yet because I've been working on other things. I will probably try that though, so you guys can kind of see how that works if I can figure it out. Oh, there's some berries. Those berry plants I'm trying to grow. Blueberries, I do believe. Huckleberries. Excuse me. I do believe that's what they're called. Okay, I don't have any in my inventory. I can't tell you. Just check. That's gonna bother me. Yeah, huckleberries. So once you have some food gathered, now go to your campfire. Which campfire at the beginning takes 10 wood, 10 stone to make. So it's going to be kind of your priority is to gather wood and stone right off the bat, and keep your food levels up so you don't have any skill, so you don't lose skill points basically. I mean, you will lose skill points, but if you have 0 calories, you won't gain any skill points. So like the first things you can start off making, like cooking, is like beans and I think camas, which it's all the way down here. I don't know why it's not here. You can do charred beets, charred camas bulb, charred corn, charred meat, charred tomatoes. Most of the stuff for the first basic stuff is just charred, like the rice sludge. It's wilted fiddleheads. Nothing good. Doesn't give you a balanced meal because it like charred tomatoes. Most of the stuff, well, actually, charred tomatoes. I lied. Some of those do give you somewhat balanced, but it's not really balanced. But like rice sludge, it only gives you 3 of the items that you need 4 of. So you're gonna want to upgrade your cooking, your campfire cooking, and you're gonna go here to chef. You're gonna go to campfire. And you go to campfire cooking. You're gonna want to unlock at least 2 or 3 levels on that, which is I think doesn't say how many points are, but I think it's like 1, 2, and then like 5 points is the 3rd level, and then 10, maybe it's 5 points for the level. I don't remember. Once you have that, then you can cook more stuff, and you can cook stuff like, oh geez, I don't remember. I think some of the stuff requires campfire creations, but you can cook stuff like meat, and there's a couple of the more simple items. But then you can go to your research table, and you can research stuff like advanced campfire cooking. Once you have that, then you can go back here, and you can cook stuff like campfire stew, which is really good because it gives you, it's not super balanced, but it does give you a lot of calories. I think it's like, yeah, 1,200, which is a lot. Fiddlehead salad, that's also pretty decent. It's not great, but it gives you almost 1,000 calories. And then wild stew, which is probably the best out of campfire creations, because once you get advanced enough, you can actually like grind wheat and stuff like that and make way better food than this. Alright, that's the basic rundown. You'll figure stuff out. If you have any questions, though, I can make more videos. Excuse me, I'm yawning. Alright, I'm gonna go back to working on this ramp, hopefully, here. Works properly. Build a bridge. Build a bridge across. Wood without ruining my area right here. Alright. Done this before, so. I was going to. Alright, cool. That's done. Get across there pretty easy. Like, it should work pretty well with the cart. Then, I'm gonna build distance. Shallow. 1 water shallow. That's not too bad. Yeah, there it goes. Sometimes stuff will glitch in this game a little bit. Alright, cool. That's a start there, at least. Go get some more wood. So, killing off my ecosystem. Yeah, so this game, even though, it's still in beta, so, like, there's still some things that are, like, kind of goofy about it, but for being a beta game, it's probably one of the best beta games I've ever played. Yeah, I would highly recommend getting this game, even though it's, I think, come on, it's like $40. No, it's $30 on Steam. It used to be $40 when I kickstarted it. It was 40 for the basic, and they released it on Steam, and now it's like 30. So that's a pretty good deal. Great. You will have so much stone in this game, you won't know what to do with it. Let's see. I've mined so much. I've filled up so many of these stupid things full of, come on, full of stone. I have like 3 more. Alright. But yeah, when it first it says like $30, it's a pretty good deal. I would highly recommend. Very well done. They're using this in some colleges and classrooms to actually like show kids what pollution can do. I don't completely agree with all this stuff, but it is very, very interesting in how they've designed this game. And it is true, stuff like logging and stuff like that can cause major, major problems. Industry can also cause problems to the environment. So very well done on that. All right, let's get a few more logs, and then I'm going. Actually, I probably don't need that many more logs. I don't need that. Let's create some of these logs here real quick. Oh, how many am I gonna need? 30 probably. Yes, you see how super fast that is? Because I researched it, so its efficiency is just like insane. Hold up to 20 logs, 20 stone, 20 hewn logs, and then when you get to dirt, you can only hold 10, and iron and copper, you can also hold 20. In this little spot here, you can't actually carry it in your actual inventory, so it's not completely like Minecraft. Excuse me. Okay, maybe it's only, okay. Yeah, so the inventories are a little weird sometimes. You'll figure it out. You go along. They have good tutorials. Excuse me, tutorials at the beginning of this. So you can kind of understand how to play the game. So if you have any questions, I've played this game for probably about 200 hours, so I kind of know what's going on a little bit. And when I first started playing this game last year around May, I think. Yeah, it's probably May. I joined a server, and I had no idea who people were on the server. You know, it's just, you know, it's kind of cool just to try it out. I was trying to figure out how things worked and everything like that. And I was off in my little area building stuff, trying to figure out how the game. Well, I built an area where there was like literally no trees. It was just ridiculous. I built on the side of the mountain, the worst place. There's just no trees because you need wood. You need a lot of wood too. So I kind of screwed myself on that one. But so I started building like ramps. I built a ramp up to the side of the mountain. Then I built a ramp down, connecting it to like, because there's other people on the server. There was like, I don't know, 30 or 40 people on the server. Oh, I'm so close. I just have to use some dirt. There was like 30 to 40 people on the server. And I had built this massive like ramp system that went like, I don't know, like in game, it was like, if you went from my house there to like, I'll just show you how far away it was. It was insane. Probably where those trees are. I had a road that went all the way, and I had to build a ramp from the top of a mountain down, which you won't understand right away how hard that is, but it was just, if you haven't played yet, you won't understand, but if you have played it, you understand how far that was. It was just, it took me probably 40 hours in game just to finish it. And all the people in the server, there was a couple people that came over. I actually ended up playing with them later. I'll tell you a story about that too, but they came over and they were like, "Holy crap, Grave Dodger, you just like this is insane. How long did this take you?" And I was like, "Way too long." So then we like started trading stuff and like that because you're supposed to like work together in this game. So we all started working together, and we ended up, there was like a group of us. There was 5 or 6 of us. We all started kind of like talking and work together. And the one guy, he was the leader of the town. His name was, I don't remember what his name was. Cool guy though. Excuse me. He won the election because there's elections and laws and all this kind of stuff in this game. He won the election that day for being, I don't know, like leader of the town for like, I don't remember how many days it was, 2 or 3 days. It changed. So he ended up winning that. I have ramps on me. I do. He ended up winning that position. Well, there was another guy that would like had started the server, and he was pretty upset about it. So a bunch of him and a couple of his friends, they were trying to like basically like they cut us off from the rest of the world. And then so they held another election, and the same dude, my friend, he ended up winning the election again, and they kicked all of us off the server. So we started our own server. And the other server was super cool, probably the best server I've ever played on, best map I've ever played on. I did very well in it, and then they updated the game, and then we just never updated the server. So, but kind of cool game. It's really good for working with other people. You really learn how to work together as a team. That's why like I kind of enjoy that aspect. It's not like you're actually fighting against each other. You're working together to save the world, which is a really cool concept because it's like really different from most games you're gonna play. All right, this could take a while. So I have to build ramps. Well, this is where you're gonna see how hard it is to build ramps and roads. So, boom, boom. This part's not hard because it's already like basically, set up for me. Will get hard. It's not what I meant. You can use your hammer to like when you misplace something and you didn't want to put it there. You use your hammer and just to remove it, and then you can do whatever you want with it after that. Oh come on. Probably when I get to some of these parts, I might, if I feel like it, feel like editing that much, I will probably fast forward some of this because it's just a bunch of just work and it takes a long time, and I might run out of things to talk about. Let's see, what can I talk about? Another thing about this game, they've added a lot of stuff over the past 3 months. They've added different kinds of plants. They added these mushrooms. I'm not even sure what kind of bushes they are. They don't like produce anything, which is kind of weird. Darn it. They added, like I said, mushrooms. They added like birds flying around. That's kind of cool. I didn't even notice that before. The water is very pretty. They did a graphic update on it. I'm running that. This is its highest setting right here, and I have a 1060 GTX with 6 gigs of RAM, and it doesn't even max it out. So it runs very well. I can play this well. So when I say play this, put quotation marks around that, I can play this on my laptop with a dual core, but it does not run well at all. So, would not recommend, but it will play. You just can't see very far. Alright, so you can use your little road tool here. Boom. Roads. Okay, I do not have enough food. I have no food on me. Cool. Do not eat the red ones. Whatever you do, takes away like 200 calories. So, I don't know if I said this or not, but the road makes you move faster. Dirt road, I don't remember the actual percentage on how fast you move, but there's dirt roads. I do believe I don't know if they still have the stone roads or not. They used to have stone roads, and then there's asphalt, which is the fastest. You get like an increased speed boost, speed bonus kind of thing. You move a little bit faster. It's not much faster, but you do move faster. Building roads. Been working on a railroad all the livelong day. Nope, I won't do that. So, I actually started doing a series on this a long time ago. Like, boy, maybe November. Okay, so your tools will break. I have to go back and repair that. But I did start doing the series on this like a while back. That was on that second server I was playing on with my friends. And I started doing it, and then I lost all the footage, and I was so sad. Because it was actually pretty good. Like, I had a really cool, like, base and everything was perfect. And then I lost it all. But I figured I better start up, because now that they've released it on Steam, and there's not too many videos, like, not new videos on it. So I thought maybe I'd, do something new. Let's see how long have I been talking. Probably too long. Alright. We're gonna do next time. Next time we'll gonna continue building this road. Or I just may skip that part. I don't know yet. Anyways, have a good day. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, have a good day. Thank you.